Hello, we are back to implement the long-term memory agent, or basically we're going to implement the long-term memory, and for that we will require a agent, because the long-term memory, what we're going to store, it is basically what are we're going to try to build a knowledge base for the user that is visiting our site. It's interacting with our app. And so basically we want to kind of know what it is where the user it is located. We want to know if the user is into sports, if the user has any allergy, things like that. So that's kind of information that you usually will use in a long-term memory for your agents. So in order to extract those information, we need the agent that to look at those information, basically look at what the user is typing, or not typing, but it's into sending or exchanging with our agent. And from there, we trying to build all this database from the user. So you can use that as part of our prompting. And as an example here, I'm build a long-term memory agent that will trying to extract basically three information for our users. We want to know what the products the user are interested, and we want to know what the user lives, and we want to be able to know if the user is into sports. So if it likes BGG or like football, things like that. And this is I have it here already, the agent done, just because we have a lot of prompting and the wiring thing that will take a lot of time for us. And I think would be very easy to just go through, because mostly it's just the prompting, and there is nothing new here. It's everything we have seen already. So we started from the prompting. So we are basically creating a agent that it's the job. It is to create a perfect knowledge base about the user interests to assist the users during the visit of the website. So this is basically specifying type of things that we want, and we want to restrict our base knowledge around these three topics. So the user will be typing a lot of stuff, but you don't want to capture all this information. You just want to look at the information that you are interested in. And we are basically interested in those three here. And we talk some how we want to kind of interact. We have also some new ways of do prompting here that we are kind of exploring. I'm telling that I'm going to give tips when the response is perfect, and I'll be applying fines if it is not correct. Something that really works, it's this idea of think step by step. And I also kind of put it here as I was talking to someone. So take the breath and think step by step and analyze the following message. One important thing that we are going to have as well, it is like we are going to pass the information, the long-term information that we already have. So the agent don't give those information again. If it does, it will have to say that it's already information that already exists, and you're gonna see that because you're gonna say that you want the structured data, and basically would be the info, it's a knowledge about the user, and the status of this information, which will be new or existing. And let's say here, I think we can just put existing. So that will be changing and unchanged. So we can even change this information. Let's try it out. I'll just interested on if it's new or if it's existing. But let's say if the change it also worked. Let's see what else we have here. We based on this response, we are gonna kind of, if it is a new information, we are gonna update our long-term memory with this new information. But if it's an existing one or change it, we will not add anything. But if it's a change that we can kind of trying to update it, implement some logic to update this information. We are not going to deal with that now. So this is basically that's what this agent does. So we also use the agent here to extract the JSON, and it's basically that. Let's just try to use it on our agent service. So basically we're gonna add a new one here. So long term memory agent, and we have the chat memory and the agent here. So we have the memory and the JSON structure here to use as part of this long-term memory. And let's just use it. And we are going to use this long-term memory as part of repeated short memory. This would be, yeah, it will be right in the beginning because ask prompt doc, and you basically here will be just the username, just the user, and yeah, this would update the long-term memory based on to those information. Let's see how it's behaved. We want to process, we want to get memory, string of memory. Yeah, so the part that you want to kind of evaluate, it is in here. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna say what time are the BGG classes. That means the user is interested in BGG, so it should kind of capture that. Let's see. So we have the response in here. It's a response JSON, and you can see that the input and the output it is matched. Yeah, sports the user likes BGG, so you can see it here. So the sports that the user likes BGG, so it's captured correct and as a new. From here. And now let's say what time, and I'm gonna say, can you help me to boot a BGG class? Let's see. So we already have this information that the user is interested in BGG. Let's see how it behaves. Now it says that sports user likes, yeah, existing. So you can see. So it's saying again the same information. So we're gonna just skip it because we already passed is the sport that user likes. It's this one. Next, we are gonna ask about products. How much the product one costs. So that's is a big indication that you're interested in product one. Let's see what they say. The user is interested in the product one. Status new, right? Perfect. So it's also capturing that properly. Perfect. Let's call now. Please update my address with the following. Brun Condra, Dublin, Ireland. So that should capture where I live. It's one of the requests that you ask as well. So one of the things that I said here that I'm interested in is where the user lives. And then it shows that where the user lives is Duncondra, Ireland, status new. And it works very well. So as you can see, let me just see if I'm using the basic. Oh, and all that it's using the basic and cheap model. So it's very good. So that's so you can kind of start capture those information, and then you can go to the answer and just start to the long memory, and you can just apply it as part of the context. And you can just join this information as part of the context as well. So the answer would be much richer because I have those information from the long term, so that is stored and persistent on our database, so the agent can apply and give a better answers. I think that's basically it. So I hope you have enjoyed this part of the lesson, and see you in the next lecture.